Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And this is the second message for today, and I just had to share this because it's so perfect. So this is a little message, again, how we get signs and messages from the universe to say, never give up, keep on going, because expecting the unexpected and just knowing that miracles can happen. So over the last, all my messages go from one to the next, and they're very connected. And a while ago, a few weeks ago, I was talking about Banksy, who's a street artist. And I had given my twin a card of the little girl holding a red balloon. And in that card, this is years ago, before I knew anything about the twin flame or anything, I basically like poured out my heart in this card to him. And looking back now, he must have thought, what? I thought, it's just such a bizarre thing. And, we'd had this amazing sort of few weeks and this really strong connection. It was amazing. And then it all went tits up. Anyway, and so I was talking about that a few weeks ago, can't remember when. Anyway, the red is symbolic of the red balloon because you're lifting up your energy, the balloon lifts up, and the red is symbolic of coming into feeling grounded, connected to the universe, the root chakra. And we're all rooting these connections into the physical. Anyway, so I had a feeling that there was going to be something about Banksy coming up, because of course everything's connected and it's always like one leads into the other. Anyway, I've just received a telephone call from my mum. Her hairdresser bought a Banksy print about 12 years ago, and it was number 45 of 100 of the two guys, and they're sort of like fighting with a banana, or they're holding a banana at each other. Anyway, again, famous Banksy. It was a print. She just sold it at auction yesterday for £86,000. So you see, this morning's message, it was the abundance. And it's always that message about saying, just believe, just trust that, anything can happen, and the universe will deliver in the time that is not most definitely not on your time, not when you want it, but when you need it, and that miracles do happen. And so because of that, I thought I've got to read out letter 86 and also share with you that miracle, because again, it just shows that anything can happen. And I knew there was going to be something coming up about Banksy because it's started coming into my awareness again over the last few weeks, and it had just been coming through really strong. So here we go. This is letter 86 from, and it could not happen to a nicer person, this lady. She's just like, basically a hair salon in her back garden, and in the local post office, just like really, I mean, I'm just so happy for her. And these things happen, sometimes miracles happen. There was on the radio, it said there was a Bowie painting, somebody had thrown away a Bowie painting, so it had been painted by Bowie, and in Canada, and somebody found it in a dump truck. And then they sold it, I think that was 39,000. So again, there's just these messages of the abundance of the universe, just saying, just reach out and touch the magic, because the magic is there. The universe can manifest, you are in a manifestation, creative environment, experiential, physical world. So let's have a look, 86. So I want you to know that you've always touched the very heart of me. You've always been able to have this amazing talent of just knowing the right thing to say, to make me feel 100% loved and 100% complete. I want you to know that my desire to be with you is so great. I dream about our life together. I dream about spending every day with you. Just doing normal things with you seems exciting. You excite me. Thinking about you brings me back to being me again. I feel like I've lost who I am over the years. I want to come back home. I want so desperately to be with you, in your arms, in your presence, day and night. I love you. All I want is you. Oh! So that little girl, you know, the Banksy, the famous Banksy of the little girl just letting the red balloon go, and she's just, oh God, that really gets me. So listen, letter 86, this is book 2. So what were you thinking? Why would you do that? Before we even have the chance to come together in our bodies, to enjoy and experience the bliss, the ecstasy, the joy of being in our sacred sexual union. I just don't understand why you don't go into your heart, deep, deep within. Call out to me to help you. I am here. Reach out and put your hands in mine. Clasp your hands to your heart and breathe me in. In those times when you feel there is nothing left, know that that is the exact opposite. It is worth fighting for. It is everything that we came here for. It is love. Don't let the dark take hold. Ask to be taken to the light. Oh, wow. So the light that shows that miracles happen, the light that shows, you know, anything can happen. So there's 1,000,001 things that I'd like to tell you. How the hair falls on the back of your neck. How I want to be able to tickle your nose every day. Pinch it between my fingers. I want to be there with you when you wake up in the morning. I want us to be the last thing we go to sleep with and the first thing we wake up to. I want us to be each other's everything in between. I want us to grow old together, to experience life together, to be each other's world. You mean the world to me. You light me up like a big old nuclear power station. There's nothing that can stop us. Oh. So just amazing. So I just had to share that because I was like, it is incredible, you know, and miracles do happen, you know, to have that, you know, to buy a Banksy. I think she paid like 100 quid for it 12 years ago. And she's just won. I mean, not won. She's just auctioned it, and it's like £86,000. You know, and you're like, you know, that's a good investment. That's the universe going, you know what? Play with me because I'm ready to play. So let's have a look. We're going to finish by doing an enchanted map to say, okay. What? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. The magic stream. Look at that, number 18. The magic stream. Gorgeous card. And there's the stork. On the side, the stork bird, which is, you know, fertility, basically, bringing forward growth. So everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story, with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there is danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. So that's really funny because just recently, my twin has always been like very kind of sort of switched on to that, you know, sort of like he's always had really good ideas. And then literally like a couple of years later, the ideas that he was talking about at the time, I've started seeing them come to life, you know. And it's been weird because I've been seeing them a lot recently. And I've just sent him a note to say, you know, saying I've seen these things that you had ideas about like 10 years ago. And now they're coming to fruition. So just like that says. So it's true. It's like we're all part of this. You know, we all have our turn to look at that. What's at the bottom of the deck? It's love. Oh. It's love. It's the lion. It's having courage, you know, courage to keep on going, courage to keep doing it. That's so amazing, that card. Oh, so pretty gorgeous, right? Pretty gorgeous. And there's definitely some kind of like strong kind of magic that's been happening, you know, just like that, you know, the collective consciousness is growing. It's getting more powerful, as in the collective consciousness is growing towards the light more, you know, you see it more and more and more. They had this brilliant thing that 3D, just quickly, another like my twin before, like when we were first together, it was something about 3D printing, because it just blew my mind about 3D printers. I just like, that what? And anyway, I was just watching a program, and they have, you know how the sea life and the whole reef system and the sea life we're just like obliterating, which is killing off loads of sea life. Well, they have started to do, they've run this experiment to 3D print a concrete block, which basically it kind of mirrors what the actual sea reef does, or the shape and the holes in it and everything. And they put it into the sea just to see if life would start to grow on it. And so they've just been doing tests on it, and it works. And they've had new life grow through, you know, on and, you know, through this, you know, this sort of 3D printed concrete reef. And so, you know, it's been successful. The experiment has been successful, which is amazing, because then they can roll it out globally where we're killing off sea life. And so it's just been an amazing thing. And again, that is something that 3D printing, it just brought everything back, because that is one of the conversations that me and my twin had when we were first together in those kind of like couple of weeks. And of course, now looking back, it's 3D printing, it's understanding the 3D reality. And now, of course, it all pieces together, and I understand why we're building this new reality, right, out of the higher dimensions into this 3D reality. So again, you know, it's later on that you can start to piece together all of the jigsaw pieces, but at the time, you know, we have no idea. Now, on reflection of seeing everything has made sense. It's all sort of like a game of Jenga. It's all or Tetris. It's all slotting into place, you know. So there you go. And the message is, just believe that anything can happen, you know. At the time, you are provided with the abundance that you need to fulfill your life purpose. And when you trust that, then you know that every stage of your abundance is happening to support your soul growth. So there you go. That's the message for today. And just to, you know, basically saying miracles happen. So there we go. I really hope that helps. If, like I always say, if you'd like to have a healing, a reading, a channeling, or to get in my books, please do. All details are in the description box in the video. But in the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.